Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another video. This daily philosophy is going to be coming from my bedroom, and it is a bloody tropical night here. We've had a bit of rain around and it is steamy as tonight, but we aren't here to talk about the weather. Well, actually, in a roundabout way, I guess we are. Because what I'm going to be doing is actually reading out some poetry that I wrote a while ago, and if you do follow me on social media, you might have seen me share this in the past, but I wanted to read this out. I love poetry, I love reading poetry, and consequently I love writing poetry. I don't generally do rhyming poetry because I'm not quite that well articulate just yet, but just this sort of format. Beautiful way to articulate different points and thoughts in, I guess, different styles, and trying to articulate them in different ways where you can kind of create a story and tie everything together. And it's good fun. It's a fun practice anyway. You should try it someday. Try and articulate your thoughts in some form of poetry. It is challenging, but it will be a rewarding experience, that I can promise you. But this is called When the River Meets the Ocean. And it goes, broke my screen, bear with me for one moment. Here we go. When the river meets the ocean, our lives are like a body of water, birthed by the rains on top of a mountain, starting as a single raindrop and growing into a mighty river. As we move down the mountainside, we catch glimpses of the ocean, unaware of it being our final destination. After the chaos of the white water, eventually the rain will stop. The rapids will calm and our waters will eventually settle. A lesson that can be learned here is that we need to be able to enjoy the rapids while they are there, because ultimately they are only temporary, but they are a part of the journey all the same. That journey that eventually leads us into the great expanse of the ocean, the seemingly foreverness of our final resting place, the place where we join our brothers and sisters in eternity. Once we are there, we will look back at all the turbulent times that we endured as we moved through our river system that is our life. We will look back at all of the times that we were battered and bruised as we were smashed up against the rocks and debris. We will be picked up by the waves and dumped one last time. That will be us, waving goodbye to the life we once lived. When we have our final wave, before we sink into the depths of the ocean, we will get a chance to look back on that life that we thought was pure chaos and turbulence. In that moment, we will see all of the beauty that followed in our wake. What we thought was destroying us was feeding us, and was feeding us and helping us grow. And as we collected the nutrients that were needed, in that moment, we will see all of the beauty that followed in our wake. What we thought was destroying us was feeding us, as we collected the nutrients that were needed to help us grow. As we look back, we get to see the trail of life in our path. The flowers, the trees, and the animals, all benefiting from our simple and temporary existence. As we catch glimpses of the great ocean, let it be a reminder of the importance and impermanence of this beautiful life. And as your river meets the ocean, may you embrace it with the entirety of your soul. That is it. That is one of the bits of poetry that I have written. Thank you for allowing me to share that. I'll wrap it up there. I won't waffle on. So thank you once again. I appreciate you all, and I'm keen to hear your feedback on this Aussie Battler's branch of philosophy and poetry. So thank you. Hope you all enjoy your day, and as always, much love and namaste.